Classic Curls girls. I am so excited because it's been so long since I've had a chance to come on and talk to everyone. Today I am reigniting my Real Talk Thursdays. It's been a long time since I've had one. It's been some months. So I wanted to reignite those Real Talk Thursdays because I just really enjoy, just kicking it, just having that real talk, that real conversation with you guys. And so what we're going to talk about today is the topic is let's talk natural hair. Let's really have a real conversation about natural hair. Now, I had some notes that I had prepared. I don't know where they are. I don't have time to look for them. This is I'm so passionate about this topic that I really can just speak off the cuff, off the heart, and, just speak my heart about the topic because this is what I really believe. So we're going to have this discussion. So I want to ask you a question. I want you to really think about this before you answer. Have you ever really just wondered why your hair won't stay straight? Have you ever just thought about it? Have you ever just really just thought about, why is it that my hair, will not stay straight? Why is it that, I'm getting up every morning and, I know I'm going to hit some nerves today, and that's okay because that's what we're here. This is real talk, right? So why is it that I'm waking up every morning and I got the pressing comb and I'm bumping my edges with the pressing comb or bumping the hit, the pressing through my edges or the back of my hair every day? Why am I getting up and I have to pull out the flat irons, and it's not necessarily, and in some cases I'm not necessarily just bumping my curls and putting them back in. I'm really using it to, again, straighten my hair, to get it straight. Why do I have to do this to my hair every day? Have you ever really thought about that? That's the first question. The second question is the answer that you tell yourself is that, oh, my hair just nappy. We're going to go ahead and use those terms that people don't like to say. Nah, this is how we talk, is real talk. Oh, my hair is nappy. My hair too nappy. My hair, I got mine. This hair so nappy. I got to hit them edges, right? That's the response that we tell ourselves. That is something, a negative association with our hair. That's what we use. That's how we define it. With something that's negative. It's nappy. It's coarse. Oh, it's just too much going on with my hair. So this is what I have to do to manage it. Question number 3. Have you ever thought about every time your hair gets a little bit of moisture, whether it be via sweat, whether it be rain hits it, whether it be any type of water or sweat or moisture or just humidity in the air, your hair completely reverse and it won't stay straight? Have you ever asked those questions to yourself? I know you have. We all have, and you just get sick of it. Or sometimes we don't even think about asking. We just are completely irritated. We automatically assume that there's something wrong with our hair. But the reality is this. The reason why your hair won't stay straight, it continues to revert back to this, what we want to call nappy, it converts back to that state. It's converting back to its natural state in which we were born. It was born to be in that state. That's all it's doing. So you're getting mad about something that's really natural. Your hair is naturally reverting back to its natural state. That's all it's doing. So when you're using a flat iron, or you're using curlers, or you're using the pressing comb, all you're doing is temporarily converting your hair, to a straight state for temporary. It's just temporary. Or we go more extreme, where we have a more permanent state, or it lasts a little longer, which is with the relaxers. But all you're doing is preventing your hair or prolonging your hair from converting back to its natural state. That's all it is. It's no magic. There's nothing wrong with your hair. That's the natural state of your hair. So I wanted to get that out of the way ahead of time and make it very clear. There's nothing wrong with your hair. When your hair won't stay straight, because guess what? It wasn't supposed to stay straight. Our hair grows out towards the sun. It grows up. It grows out. That's what our hair does. So it's doing what it's supposed to do. Let's accept that fact right there. All right, family? Okay, now let's move on. So now that we understand why it does that, now the next question is that do you really want to embrace your natural hair? That's the next question. Because a lot of people that I talk to, they really do. They really want to. But it's the mental that they can't get past. They can't get past the fact that they're so used to seeing it straight that when it's in its natural state, they don't like it. They don't think it looks nice. They don't like how it feels. They want to compare it to somebody else's hair or natural hair. So they won't accept their actual texture of the natural hair because mentally they've been told for so many, many years it's unattractive, it's coarse, it's nappy, it's too difficult to manage, it don't look good. And even our brothers do it too. Let's just keep it real. Our brothers be talking that stuff too about how your hair look. So mentally, we have to get past that and truly embrace our natural hair. If you cannot embrace your natural hair, you will never be able, if you can't embrace your natural curl pattern, which you were born with, you can't move forward. You can't. It's just like how we say, oh, a person can't change a problem unless they own the fact that they have one. If they don't own the fact that they have an issue, they're never going to change it. Same thing with natural hair. If you don't make a decision to embrace your own natural curl pattern, you will not be able to embrace your natural hair. And this is real talk. I'm just telling you, I'm giving it to you real. Now, the reality is we all have compared our hair to other people's hair, right? Of course, I've looked at other people's. I'm like, well, why mine won't curl like that? Why mine won't do that? We've all done that. I've had people compare mine. Oh, well, Cherie, you could talk that because you've always had pretty hair. Okay, well, that's subjective. That's subjective. Because the reality is that I've looked at other people's curls and I'm like, well, why won't mine do that? You know, I would prefer to have my mother's greater hair. Her hair is a little, is finer than mine. Mine is on the coarser side. You know, the reality is I have different textures. Most of us have different textures in our hair. The very back of my hair, yeah, it's curls in the very back. But this stuff up here in the front, it doesn't curl. A lot of people don't realize that. They don't know that. Because it's different things that I do. Because I've embraced my hair. I know that I don't care what I do. The front of this hair is not going to curl. Period. It's going to wave. It has a wave. And some sections are coarser than the other. So what I do is I will do it. If I choose to do a wash and go, I already know. It's not going to have a deep curl. It's going to have a little wave. Period. I embrace that. After a few days, if I don't like the way it's looking, then guess what? I twist mine in the front. I leave it back the same, but I twist it in the front. Those are the different tricks that I do to get it to look how I want it to look. And when I do that, which is what I have today, I twist the front at night. I don't touch the back. With the front, I twist. And I'll show you. Get closer. This is what I do. So this is nothing but big twist that I do at night. The back, do nothing. So because I've embraced my natural hair, I already know I don't care what product I use, classic curls, whatever. This right here, it's not gonna curl. It's gonna wave. So I do what I needed to do to get it to look like I want it to look. So the moral of this story is that you need to embrace your natural curl pattern. Get comfortable with your natural curl pattern. Don't compare it to anybody else's. Because all you're doing is you're giving yourself a disservice when you try to compare your curl pattern to somebody else's. You really are. Because the reality is there's no curl pattern the same. It's not, because we have multiple textures that's going on in our hair. So don't compare yourself to others. And that's why you have these different videos, these different influencers that are out there. A lot of them, I'm just keeping it real. This is real talk, right? A lot of them can use any product on their hair and it's gonna curl. Any product and it's gonna curl. So if you have a more coarse texture to your hair, you can't use any product and it's gonna look like that. You probably can't, no matter what product you use, and it's gonna look like that. Because a person whose hair can use any product and it'll curl, more than likely it's a more finer texture, it's not as coarse, the product can penetrate the hair a lot easier. So it's an apples and oranges comparison. You're trying to reach a goal you're never going to achieve. So you need to get comfortable with your natural hair pattern, whether it shrinks, gets tight, whatever your natural hair does, get used to that and get comfortable with that, because that is your foundation. And then you can grow from there. Then you can get creative with different things, or to get your hair to look like it needs to do. You may have to do a twist out. You may have to do a braid out. Some people do beautiful braid outs. I don't typically do braid outs because my hair pattern, my curl pattern is more of a wave. So it looks better with a twist. A twist is a closer look to a wave than the braid. So that's why I don't do braid outs, because it just doesn't match with my natural curl texture. Twist does, so I twist more. But some people, I wish I could do a braid out, because I love braid outs. They just don't look that good on me. So I work with what works on me. So that is the moral of the story. I could go on and on about this, which I will. I'm going to get into discussions about some of the alternative things that we're doing to our hair in terms of wigs and sew-ins and things of that nature. I'm going to get into that in the next real talk, because I think I want to address that too. We're going to talk about that as well, but I don't want to get into that now. I want to stay on topic. I want to stay on the fact that I need you, Classic Curls girls, to embrace your natural hair pattern. As soon as you own and you learn to embrace the natural curl pattern that you have, trust me, you will learn to love it, and you will learn to adapt to it and do whatever you need to do to make it look the way that you want it to do. And just understand, a lot of us probably have not even seen your natural curl patterns because you've been putting heat in it for so long that it's trained to try and stay straight. So you don't really know what your curl texture is. Or you'll be like, oh, I don't like this. It's curly here, but then it's straight on the end. Well, because you put so much heat in it. So to be honest, for you to really know what your curl pattern is, you probably need to cut it. Most people don't want to do that, but to really see it, you probably need to cut your hair. To cut all those dead ends off and to cut the heat damaged parts of your hair off. Once you get rid of all of that, then you will really see your true curl pattern. And then you can start from there. All right? So, of course, we're going to talk about classic curls. So if you want to embrace that your own natural hair and start that journey, we have the products for you. We have our starter set. Our starter set consists of a moisturizing shampoo, which is Tingly Refresh. I have a 3-in-1 triple threat conditioner, which can be used as a conditioning cleanser. It can be used as a rinse out, detangling conditioner, as well as a leave-in conditioner. It functions in 3 ways. It is awesome. Sets the stage for whatever natural style you want to wear. Triple threat is the base for that. And then I have my Moisture Duo, which is the Smoothie Delight. The Smoothie Delight is going to be your styler. This styler is going to allow you to style your hair however you choose to, whether it be how I have the twist outs here, braid outs, wash and go, whatever style you want to do is great. It's not a gel, but it functions like a gel, and it has a medium hold to it. Not a super hard hold, but a medium hold to it. And then we have, of course, our Love Butter. Top selling product. Love Butter is a shea butter based product. It's going to add the moisture to your hair. I use this whether I'm wearing a wash and go or a twist or braid out. I use it regardless, and it functions in 2 ways. You can use it on your body as well. Smells awesome, feels awesome. You will love the Love Butter. And then we have the Power Tonic, which I think I forgot to bring over here. But the Power Tonic you will see online when you go to our website. It's great for hair growth. It has herbs in it. It has MCM. It's a highly protein dense product that's great for hair growth. It's great for treating your scalp. And it's just, I refresh my hair with it as well. If I have some shedding that I'm experiencing or some breakage, I always want to spray that on my hair. It can be used daily, but I like to use it as a part of my washing process. So typically I will apply the Power Tonic after I've applied my conditioners. I'll apply the Power Tonic to my hair and then I'll style. So That's all we have today, ladies. Classic Curls. Check us out with the Z, classiccurlswithaz.com. Check us out. Follow us on IG. Follow us on Facebook. Love to hear from you. Drop me some comments. If you have some comments as relates to Let's Talk Natural Hair and the topic that we've discussed, I would love to hear what you have to say about it. Until then, peace. Have a great day.